Sir, continuous? You must take which?
Hi, my name is Zahid shah. I'm a member of Kashmir Feeling Parkour Federation, and today we are at Arif's Academy, and I'm here to meet my teacher, Zahid Iqbal, who is a black belt in 6 different arts, and he is a practitioner of parkour as well. And we are going to have a question answer session. Alright sir, I'm coming to my last question, and how would we start learning parkour at home if we simply try and without a teacher?
At home, you have to first build a home at home.
Okay,
Like,
and what do you mean by that? That's simply above my eye.
actually, it is like for parkour, you need certain level of strength. So you can't directly go for parkour a certain move. So,
So
having a good physique is an advantage. Like go for a handstand, go for push-ups, go for chin-ups. You have to have certain level of strength that you can maintain your
Body development
on your hands. You can stand on your arms rather than on your legs.
Okay.
A certain level of core strength. It is the abs visible. That's not core. Core is something different.
Yes, we have a lot of chat about that.
Definitely. So at home you can go just for basic exercises, cause
Push-ups,
pull-ups,
crunches, and everything like running.
Definitely, if you go for 30 push-ups, if you can go for 15 chin-ups, you can go for 15 pull-ups. That is more than sufficient. And
Okay, that is building strength. But when it comes to parkour, how can we learn parkour?
actually, parkour is a technique, a technicality. So
Okay.
having certain level of technicality, you need a little bit of guidance.
Okay.
So we are actually having certain level of tutorials online. You can see those
Okay,
tutorials.
are they online, or are we going to make them?
And definitely, we are going live.
Okay, we're going live and we're going to make them.
You can show.
Okay, so it is for everybody out there. We are going to make a lot of tutorials, so stay tuned to our channel. And I would like to thank my teacher, Zahid Iqbal, for his valuable time. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
And please like, share, and subscribe this video. Thank you. Alright, sir. Coming to my third question, which is learning parkour possible at home, according to your views?
I can say both yes and no.
Okay.
In terms of yes, everything begins here.
Mentally.
Mentally. First, you have to be mentally prepared for each and everything. Secondly, without a teacher, nothing is possible. So you need a teacher, you need a guidance. Today you can see various YouTube videos. They show 5 minutes, five minutes
Workout.
precision, 5 minutes workout, but that's not possible. You need a person to guide you.
Okay.
No doubt, you need a little bit. You have all the strength, you have all the will, you have everything, but
Still something is missing
yeah,
there.
definitely, you are a knowledgeable person, but you need a certain level of guidance. So at home, you have to be prepared by your mind, and definitely with your motivation, with your power, but you need a certain level of guidance. So I can say both yes and no.
So in simple, putting it very simply, we can say that to some extent we can learn parkour at home.
Definitely.
But to be really a pro, or we need something.
We need
someone to
you need
guide us.
someone.
Okay. So saying that for beginners level, parkour can be achieved. Certain levels can be achieved at home.
There are certain levels of
Okay.
hierarchy in parkour, like you can't go directly for a backflip, a front flip, or certain flashy moves.
Okay.
You need certain level of guidance.
So
So
we first need to learn to walk, then
Yeah,
start for
definitely.
running, and then
definitely
sprinting.
first you need to crawl,
Okay.
then you can stand, then you can walk. So there are certain basic elements which you can learn at home, but at advanced level, definitely you need a guidance.
All right. Correct. Right, sir. As you have been recently introduced to parkour, and how do you feel it is different from martial arts? What is the basic differences which you see in martial arts and parkour, and how are they related?
Likewise, I define it, martial art is a disciplined sport, or anything which is disciplined. Whereas parkour is a free will. You can just show us some flashy moves on the floor, you can just go for anything you want with no rules on the bound, but without hurting others, including yourself.
Okay.
So you can bound this parkour in a fixed or perfected manner to martial arts. Like you go for a flashy backflip or front flip with a kick.
Okay, so we can say that martial arts use their background. So if somebody is from Taekwondo, he uses his Taekwondo skills for martial arts, for parkour. And same is the case with anybody who is doing judo, so he uses his roles and everything for
Definitely.
Okay, so how is parkour, like in martial arts, we usually have a thing like we have an opponent. And what about parkour? How do you feel like expressing yourself without any opponent?
Actually, parkour needs an opponent in
Okay.
a spotted manner. Like you do a backflip. You can't do it by yourself at home or anything else. Definitely you will get hurt yourself. So what you do, you need a spotter which shows you how to do a backflip in a safety manner.
Okay.
So I was just telling you, it is a bit, you can use it with martial arts. Like in martial arts, a person unknown to it says, oh, you are a martial art player, so show me something.
Okay.
Apart from punches, you can show nothing or kicks. But in parkour, you can show a backflip, a front flip, a flashy move. So he gets attracted to you and says, wow, you have done something unusual, a beyond the boundaries act. So if you know martial arts plus you know parkour, it's definitely a miracle.
Okay, and how, my question still stands, how do we define it, like in martial arts we usually have an opponent to win, and in parkour there ain't no opponent to win or anything like that. How would we define the situation? How is that going to help a student, a karateka or a tracer to win this situation?
Actually, it's like here a bit of ego comes here.
Okay.
Like I can do a backflip, can you?
Okay, so the thing is, even though we are not competing with each other,
At
we
personal level you are.
at personal level we still compete each other, and at the end of the day it's just about personal growth.
Definitely.
Okay. Got it. Alright, so I'm here with our teacher Iqbal sir, and we are in Iron Fist Academy. And sir, how can we define martial art? What is martial arts?
Martial art is a broad term. It can be like any sort of disciplined activity, both here, here and here. Like you are processing as some activity which is in a discipline, a pattern manner to achieve a goal. Like we have broadly two categories. One is sport martial art and another is self-defense. Both are disciplined, but the sport martial art is more disciplined than the self-defense. Self-defense, we just go for a kill.
Okay.
While as sports martial art, that's just point game.
So how can we define, I mean, you just classified it into a broader term, like martial arts for us it was always punching and kicking, kung fu and karate, but now you have classified it into two categories, that is sports martial art and self-defense. And how are they different from each other?
We'll just begin with the sports martial art. Like at beginning level, you have to go for a continuous drill for punch, punch, kick, kick.
Okay.
So at a certain game, you have to just take a point. Just you hit here or in the face, touch and back, or just an impact, a little bit.
Simply
of
like we see in Taekwondo or karate or
yeah,
sports
I take
martial
3 points or 6 points,
Okay.
I win the game. Yeah, but in self-defense, you have to just go for a kill or defend yourself. It is actually a street fight rather.
Okay.
Where
So there are no rules.
Yeah, definitely. You can hit anywhere you can, in the eyes, in the nose, throat, in the chest. You can go for anything. That is self-defense. If certain sports martial art, you practice in a hardcore manner, you practice hard for a punch, definitely it becomes a self-defense move.
Okay.
So, in higher standards,
Every sports martial art can be categorized
Categorized
as
into
self-defense as well.
self-defense,
But broadly classifying it is defined as two different
basic
categories.
categories, yeah.
Okay, so that is how we can simply define martial arts.
definitely, yeah.
Got it. Hi, my name is Zahid Shah and I'm a member of Kashmir Federation, and today we are at Iron Fist Wing Chun, and with me I have Dr. Iqbal, who is a black belt in six different arts, and we are going to have a conversation about parkour and martial arts.